guys, welcome back to an episode of HawkeyeBassin. Today we have a little bit of a problem. We have a snowstorm coming this weekend. It's 65 degrees out right now, and there's a giant snowstorm headed for central Iowa this weekend. So we're going to get out and try to do a little bit of open water fishing before I think it's going to freeze back up again, but not enough to ice fish. So we're going to go try to catch some trout at Ada Hayden Lake in Ames, Iowa. Then we're going to hit some local ponds, see if we can catch some bass, and then who knows what's going to happen after this weekend, guys. So thank you for tuning in for an episode. Let's get going and catch some fish. Alright guys, so we have arrived at Ada Hayden. You can tell that it is 100% open now, which is, I mean, even yesterday there was ice out in the middle, but it rained a lot yesterday, and once again it's like 65, 70 degrees again today, so it is completely open, and we're going to catch some trout here today. And we might, if the local ponds around here aren't open yet, we might just do a kind of a catch and cook with trout. I've been meaning to do a better one of those. I did one earlier in my channel, actually before this catch and cook craze even started. But I want to do a little better one, so let's see if we can land a couple trout out here. Usually the trout, when they're stocked in the lakes, will run the shorelines. And especially at this lake, it's an old gravel pit, so it's like 60, 70 foot deep out in the middle. So they really run these shorelines. Throwing a little MEP spinner right now, and we're just going to kind of work the shoreline. Alright guys, so a little update. There's a guy on a unicycle juggling pins, and I still haven't caught a fish yet. Alright guys, another update. I just had literally a school of trout follow this spinner in. One hit right up by shore, and then they all saw me and took off. How's it going?
Hey, pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. Better now.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so here's the second trout of the day. Nice little rainbow. Caught on a little blue MEP spinner. So we are going to be able to do a little catch and cook for the trout. Whoa. Dang it. Another one, guys, right when I turn the camera off. See if I can actually get this one in. Now, I'm not going to horse him in as much as the last one. Turn that drag down and let him a little bit of relief, and we got him. Number 3. 5 is my limit, so I'm going to try to get my limit and cook a little supper tonight. There we go, guys. There's number 4. Another look at number 4. Alright guys, so there is our limit. Woo. Here are the fighter. This is a good one too. Here's number 7, I think, of the day. That's a really nice one. But we've hit our limit already, so we gotta let him back. Jeez, these things are ruthless. Alright guys, so once again, number 8. But we've hit our limit. The limit is 5, so just like the last 2, we're going to throw him back. This one's way out there, guys. Woo. Gosh, this thing's fighting like it's a big one, too. Jeez. Okay, so number 9, that's a nice one there. I wish I'd keep that one. That is a nice one. Number 9. Then number 10. Look at all the spots on that guy. That's a pretty one. Number 11, guys. We are doing well. So there's number whatever, but another good fish. Okay guys, you're gonna have to forgive me. I cannot believe I did this. We cleaned the fish and then I kind of prepared them, and I was messing with the settings with my camera, so it wasn't recording when I was clicking the button. So we're gonna go inside, pull them out of the oven, then I'm gonna go through how I prepared them, so kind of in reverse order. Alright guys, so once again, sorry I forgot to film the whole prepping, but we're gonna kind of go through and tell you what I did. These are just taken out of the oven. So basically what you want to do is you want to get a decent amount of butter. So I would say maybe a couple tablespoons full, big old heaping tablespoonful. You want to get that in a bowl. Now you want to warm this up, but you don't want to melt it. You just want to make it, you know, pretty soft. And then what I usually do is I'll add a couple dashes of oregano. You see that's just regular leaf oregano. And then I'll put a little bit of garlic salt, not a ton. And then a few, like a clove of garlic minced up as well. And then you want some sea salt. Give that a couple grinds in there, as well as some black pepper. So then you get something that looks kind of like that. And I usually like to use real lemons. I'll stuff a couple of lemons inside of these fish. But for the time being, I didn't have lemons, so you want to squirt a little bit of lemon juice in that as well. So you want to warm this up. And then you take this stuff and you want to rub the insides of these fish with it. So right in the side there, you can already see what it looks like. So you can see the oregano in there, everything like that. So you want to rub the insides with that. And then on the outsides of the fish, on top, you want to get your pepper and your sea salt and put that over the top of the fish. I baked it for 30 minutes at 400 degrees and they turned out absolutely perfect. Once again, sorry I kind of did this in reverse order. So once again, yeah, you just do that little mixture I gave you, warm this up so it becomes more, you know, more soft. Rub the insides of the fish, and then on the outside, I'll put a little bit on the bottom so it doesn't stick to the pan. And then just crack some black pepper and sea salt over the top. Bake for 30 minutes at 400 degrees, and you got yourself a good trout meal.